Okay, must have forgotten. Some wild creatures coming on board. Creatures that look like a combination of a crab, something with too many legs, and the girl from the ring. And they cause havoc, spike a couple of people. By the way, you weren't speared, you were spiked. Those two were decapitated. He burned to death. So yeah, they fight the creature, like multiple creatures. On deck, on the deck, a bunch of people die. It gets crazy. It gets, You were spiked as well, not speared. He dies, like he got spiked and went back. You know, being hurt and went back out of the danger zone as he thought, and then got killed by a stray bullet when they shot the beast or tried to shoot the beast. Very unlucky. There's still one thing missing, I guess. Okay, I guess that's the one we're missing with the beast that we still need. Okay. Then after all that, black hold, murder, calling. Okay, yeah, so this is where after the calling, the ship makes a return. They were supposed to go to Cape Verde. They made a sharp turn and tried to go back to England. This is when the beast attacked, and now after one attack they have another attack, another storm coming soon. So it starts off with a couple people trying to move on another boat. I think like 4 people. And last Linda being killed. And the artist gets killed by the Kraken. Yeah, so when a storm starts and the Kraken attacks. The 4 people who leave in the boat pretty much all drown, because in a later scene you can see that the Kraken flips the boat over. They're all flying through the air and most likely fell into the water and died. You are crushed by a loose cannon. Another cannon was prepared to shoot, but then turned around and accidentally killed 2 other people. Is it the same cannon? I think, right? I mean, I hope it's correct that I put the seaman in there, even though, like, he didn't want to shoot them. Yes, it's correct. Hey, we know who you are. And you're Patrick O'Hagan. Awesome. Wonderful. So now we have half of the fates. Alright, the doom. Okay, awesome. This means we also know that's correct if we put Abraham Akbar in here. Unfortunately, he's an unknown man. But I think he might be one of these two top men. Confirms pure dopamine? Absolutely. Alright, this pure soul gets crushed by a loose cannon. It's all below deck. They try to attack the Kraken with an explosion. Unfortunately, that also kills this poor lad. That's on deck. He gets torn apart. So far, the theory is that that's the bosun's mate. Because the bosun's been told that his mate gets torn apart, or has been torn apart by the Kraken. And I haven't seen another person being torn apart. I haven't had another one. They all had different deaths, and he was literally the only one with that cause of death. But I'm not sure that the name's actually correct here. It's interesting that he has a lot of tattoos. And he's one of the only, like, tattoos for sailors isn't that unusual. But he's like the only one where I can actually see them. And they are very visual. One of the last people I identified, and same for Ryan. Yeah, honestly, I'm questioning if that information the bosun was given is actually correct. Or if that was a lie. I mean, he gets told that by two people who actively plan, who like a second later plan to conspire against the captain. So maybe they were just bullshitting him. Abigail, of course, goes out looking for her husband, the captain, gets crushed by fallen rigging. We also have a bunch of disappearances in this chapter. Nathan Peters was one of the people on the boat who tried to leave at the very beginning before the Kraken starts attacking. Omid Gur, I think he didn't leave, but you see him in one scene falling overboard. Okay, there's a couple people here. We don't even know what fate befell them. So we might have to go back. To these scenes and look out for people who just are falling overboard. I mean, honestly, I think that chapter, The Doom, is the one with the most deaths. Bargain, of course, not available. Then the escape. Yeah, that's the bosun on the brink of death. He was torn up. Okay, so he was torn apart as well. Lost his arm, died of blood loss. Gets told that his mate was torn apart. Then up on deck, we have a couple people trying to leave with one of the last boats. Among them, the ladies. He was shot by one of the ladies. But again, the thing is, so far I cannot tell which of them is which. Like, they're just passengers, they're never identified by name. I mean, it's only two of them, so there's a 50-50 chance, but since I have issues with their fate, it's hard to get them locked in and secured. He gets shot. Like, he was one of the people planning to conspire against the captain. He gets knifed. Okay, and the end. So this is just the last couple people trying to go against the captain and basically all getting killed by the captain. That's it. Okay, I think he's the only one that's supposed to be easy. Yep. I think he's the only one. So let's bookmark these and have a... You know what? No, we're still missing one. Let's go and check on the beastie. Oh, that's you. Look at that. You can. Okay, you look dead. Interesting. Hideous monster perished simultaneously with a brave but unfortunate soul. Yeah, you... I mean, is that... Claude, I guess? It's not really spear, it's not really spiked, it's more like... But is it Claude? Absolutely no idea who that is, though. Hmm. Is that all? Famous last words. What if you're the... Would that make sense for him being the carpenter? Or the carpenter's mate? Something like that? You see, the thing is, I even kind of hate it when I'm not super sure about the cause of... Oh, no. Okay, that's speared. Okay, spear is being used. And is that fire? Well, it looks like it. Okay. Then... By a beast. No idea if it actually is that person, but I'm just trying some stuff. 5 others. You are an unknown with an unknown fate. You are an unknown person who we see a lot, but yeah, who fell overboard. 2 people were after cured. 1 piece of people know how they died. mean, the people who are here, we don't know you. You're a topman. You're unknown. You're a seaman. Okay, you are an unknown seaman. You could be one of the top men. No, I don't know. Maybe? The question is seaman, topman? Yeah, I think I want to go back to the execution, by the way. There are a lot of people standing around. Alright, let's check in with our list. Okay, a lot of stuff checked out. Oh. All right. Okay, there's a couple things on my mind. We have a couple people that are like 50-50 chances, or we have it narrowed down to a select group of people. And there's also people like the maids who we haven't fully covered yet. And the thing is, everyone who is quote-unquote complete, so we have everything filled in, but didn't get checked off by the game yet, has to have something wrong. Otherwise, they would have been checked many times over. All right, so the third mate. Appears in 9 memories. You don't have a fate. Okay, but the third mate doesn't have a fate to be filled in. Interesting. Alright, the first and the second mate are checked off along with the captain. Fourth mate was clubbed by an unknown attacker. Where did that happen? Perished in Escape Part 5. Hey, Huggy Panda Bear. Thanks for the like. Welcome in. Alright, then let's try and check who and recheck who clubbed you. Must have been one of these guys. Looks like this fella. From what I see here. But I'd like to go back and double check. On the gun deck. Oh, by the way, something happens.
Oi! You in there somewhere? Storm's coming! Finish your business and climb down here!
Alright. Let's try and see. Or shot, you are clubbed.
What's a wish you get?
Yeah. That was him. You're the mate. And you're the one that got knifed. Alright, okay. Okay. Okay, so he was knifed in this turn of events by this man. Who I'm not really sure who he is, but he looks very official. I think we tried helmsman before, but let's try helmsman again. Let's say he's the helmsman, he got shot by the fourth mate. I'm very sure he's the fourth mate. Because all the mates wear these hats. And he does as well. Or maybe he's the third mate and he's the fourth. Can I be sure you're the fourth, that you're the third mate? Maybe I have the third and the fourth mate mixed up. Oh, I guess that's why. That's why I was so sure he's the third mate. Because Abigail... The assumption was that Abigail's talking to him. Yeah, and the other guy isn't present. Yeah, and he's the only one of the mates present. I think that's the only margin. Okay, that's why I was sure. I mean, it's really interesting that we cannot select a fate for him. That's very curious. A quick check, but as far as I've seen, we don't really have double names. Yeah, okay. So based on that, I'm pretty sure this is correct. He's the third mate. And since the other two are already checked, he's the fourth. You're probably one of the seamen. Let's try Henry. Yeah, let's try Henry Brennan. Hey! Oh, he was a carpenter. Lol. Awesome. All right. Okay, you are an unknown topman. Let's maybe fill these in. Let's see, you're an unknown topman as well. Just I assume you're a topman, I could be wrong. Forgotten by an unknown attacker. 2 memories. Okay. He's the man that tries to stop the leaving party. If we go back to this scene, we might... see... Like from the top of my head, I don't remember who exactly shot him. This unknown was clubbed by the captain, so that's at the very end. You were the cook, we know that. You were the surgeon's maid. You initially thought the surgeon's maid was the butcher because of the apron. But you're wearing an apron as well, buddy. And you stand next to the cook. This is also something like people with similar backgrounds, similar like roles tend to stick together somewhat. So what if you're the butcher? You're the cook. You're clear, you're clear. You four clear, awesome. You're clear, you're the brother. Okay, you're an unknown seaman. But potentially from Russia. So are you? Who was shot by one of the ladies. I mean, so far that's the only way I could tell the ladies apart right now. If I figure out his name, and then I have a 50-50 chance on the name of the lady that killed him. And if I get him like locked down, I can tell them apart. But other than that, I don't see right now how that's supposed to work. Okay, but we know that's correct because there was someone else who was shot by that cannon. And they died at the same time. So that's just an unknown top man. You're an unknown seaman? We suspect you're a seaman because you were in the cargo deck at the very beginning. You know, you were surgeon's mate. I have the captain. These two ladies, again 50-50 chance. Captain Stewart, we know him for certain as well, because of the memory where he's being locked up. Those four are all checked and good. Miss Byrne, she was clawed. Okay, technically he isn't. Because the thing is, he gets executed by. This is actually the scene here of his execution. His execution. That's him. And 4 people shoot at him. So I cannot really know, of course, whose bullet it was that killed him. So I have a 1 in 4 chance. Let me check. So. I know that this is O'Hagan, this is Naples. This is an unknown seaman. Yeah, I want to go back. Ludwig, I appreciate the name to help, the desire to help, but I want to do this blind, okay? I know his name. But I wanted to go back to the execution scene anyway because there were a lot of people standing around and I feel like I had a couple people unidentified yet that I should have. And for him also it was like, I mean technically if you ask me, I mean, you know, in a sense the second mate kills him because he frames him for his own crime. Yeah, like half the cast in one scene, it's massive. Okay, was shot with a gun by an unknown attack. We should probably go back to the scene where this person dies and check out if we have identified the killer by now. Second mate Stewart. That's a guess. Let's call him Unknown Stewart. You know what? No, I'll... No, it's just, yeah, we'll have to try. Pretty much everything that happens follows the second mate. In a sense, yes, when you go purely by the story, yes. I mean, his attempt at thievery and the subsequent murder is the initial event that spirals all the following events. I mean, honestly, the attack of the Kraken isn't really his fault. But if you argue that the ship turned around because everything the ship was only attacked by the Kraken because they were at the specific point at the specific time and they weren't supposed to, if they had just gone on in their trails as they were supposed to. Oh yeah. Fell overboard to his death. Search him an unknown fate. Okay, maybe we'll change him. Because now our guess is... Oh wait. We just had 3 people... We just had another 3 people checked off, and he wasn't one of them. So something was wrong there. And he got shot by the 4th mate, who we now have. Now we know how it locked down that actually is the 4th mate. So shot by the 4th mate is correct. So the name was wrong. Unknown topman. We know who you are. We know who you are. Lars we know. The carpenter we know. Another unknown soul. Alright, yeah. Let's go back to the execution scene.
Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority
Okay, I guess
of the
that's
East
what you
India
mean.
Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death.
So when you
by
look at the
firing
lines, you
line.
can see which bullet killed him.
Mr. Wolf,
That
when
one
you are
missed. That
Right,
one
sir.
missed. That one
Ready,
missed.
men. Aim. Fire.
That one hit. Right through the heart. Oh, Henry. So you were shot by Henry Brennan. Yeah, the other ones at least. But I guess that's the reason why you have in a squad like that. I mean, there's multiple reasons why you have, or like I can think of two reasons why I have multiple people in a squad like that. Because, first of all, you know, not everyone's a good shot. And with multiple people, you have a higher chance that at least one of them is hitting the target. And of course, afterwards, there's not really a way of telling unless you have a situation where this, where it's all like frozen in the moment, where you can say for sure which bullet it was that hit him. So none of these guys is like, okay, I killed someone. It's like, well, I shot at someone, not sure if it was like my bullet I shot that killed him. Okay, how do you look? Okay, you're the carpenter, we know that. You're Lars. You're the bosun. You're the butcher and the cook, right? That's the cook. That's the butcher. That's the artist. That's the lady and her servant and the other guard. I get a suspicion that these two are seamen. Holding them dark, that's the dead passenger. Fourth mate. Absolutely no idea who you are yet. Absolutely none. We have the captain, the gunner. Who are you? You're a witchmate? That one, okay. Second mate? Okay, assumption is that's the second mate's steward. Okay, possibly the cause of death is wrong here. Because he perished on the boats in the calling, but I could never really see what... I picked speared because it's how a lot of people died, but maybe it was also clawed. I can't remember really having it seen. Let's try clawed. Because the thing is, I didn't really see a spear that he'd been run through. Disappeared in the escape. Okay, we have 2 unknown seamen. Only 4 seamen left. Hey, hello. No, no notification. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, darling. Next time I will DM you, okay? Because the thing is, I thought you'd be here like for a second because I know it's your day off today and you really like this game. 3 more fates are correct. Awesome. Who? Him? Okay. Him. Awesome. And the butcher was spiked. Yes, I found a bunch more fates. We're on... Is it 36 or 33? I think we're on 36 even. Yeah, we're on 36 now. We found a bunch more. We have found all memories, like we have the first chapter done, and now we're just filling in the gaps and trying to figure things out.